Okay. I don't have to yell in here. Everybody can hear me. Earlier we were contacted by Forehead. He reached out to me and asked to have a meeting and didn't say what it was about. So DJ and I popped over, and honestly, it was about something that I did not fucking expect it to be about. The is that you, DJ?
No, you can.
The Besties are apparently attempting to take over the Oxy market.
You keep going.
They are going to rob everyone that is running Oxy. But at the same time, they are putting in place the infrastructure to basically produce, have runners, do the runs, have people run for them, and basically they are taking over the Oxy game. They will also then like buy bags for people and do that, so they'll make money there. They're gonna sell Oxy. They're gonna buy bags off of people. So they are going to hold down and corner the Oxy scene entirely. But as a part of this, they said, which was a little crazy, they said that they wanted to reach out to us and partner with us to be involved in this business of theirs. They are looking for people to basically patrol and press and rob anybody that is doing Oxy, with the backing of the Besties. So you would do it on the Besties' behalf, and basically like you'd be backed by the Besties if you robbed somebody that was doing Oxy runs that wasn't approved by the Besties to do it. DJ also asked, they are also they'll be looking for people to do the runs as well. That would be under this system of protection. And with this, we would get a cut of the profits of the business, is what they said. And I would assume there'd be either like discounts on Oxy, better exchange rates on selling our bags to them, which we already sell all of our bags to them as it is. So yeah, they came to us.
I will just. Oh, go on.
No, go ahead, DJ. Go.
Well, I was gonna say I'll preface the opposite side. So if you have any more on this side, go ahead.
No, basically it's, hey, do patrol, rob anybody, press anybody that's doing Oxy runs that isn't approved by the Besties, get a cut of the profits, and get, the green light for all the other things from the Besties.
The opposite side is obviously
We get robbed.
well, we would get robbed, but we would still be able to buy Oxy, right, from them. Obviously, we don't know what the price is going to be. I'm assuming they're going to set it fairly high so that people think, oh, well, I'm just going to go run my own Oxy, and then Bestie's going to rob them. Yeah. But like, me and Sophie have spoke about it, and we do understand that like going around robbing Oxy runners isn't necessarily something that a lot of people in this club will want to do. That's why I initially queried. I mean, I'm pretty sure I like said it in these words of like, the club's probably more in a position to, do the runs for you guys to then sell the Oxy. What I said, right, Sophie, to them.
Yeah.
They kind of like reiterated that they would need both the like making sure no one's doing Oxy and like people to help running the Oxy. They asked for a decision before the end of today, before I went to sleep, so we have till tomorrow morning, is what he said. So I guess like when he's around.
When he's around tomorrow.
He wakes up.
I had emailed Sean to see if he was available. He was getting back to me right as Forehead called me to tell me he was going to bed. So Forehead said we could deal with it tomorrow, but because the 4 of you guys are around, I wanted to at least you guys to hear it directly from me and DJ, in case we need to make a decision and people aren't around and whatnot. So what's your guys' initial like thoughts, feedback, knee-jerk reaction?
Truthfully,
I have to take this one.
what is the
Yeah,
path
go
of
ahead.
least resistance?
That was good, Sally.
That is
Mm,
easier for us that we wouldn't actually like benefit from having.
um, I think. Uh, I mean, the path of least resistance is the just, say no, we're good, but then agree. Like basically, we wouldn't run Oxy, and we would just sell our bags to the besties and buy Oxy from them at whatever price they decide to set. That is the least resistance.
So I don't run Oxy, so I don't really have a dog in this fight. So I'd like to hear from like SJ, etc., and the people who do actually and how they feel.
I'd say it's hard because it is not something everybody wants to do. It can be so annoying with all the stuff and everything.
I got a dip, guys.
Okay.
So my
Alright.
my
Mhm.
opinion on it. So
Yeah, and I'll touch base with you if anything.
So like I wouldn't mind not doing it. Let me put it like that.
Hmm.
But again, depending on the price, it's also becoming one of those where it's like, is it worth it?
Maybe one of those things where we need to know the price, etc., what they're going to set before we kind of make a choice. Or is it just a case of we have to agree or disagree?
I don't know. I tried to press a little bit about like financials and whatnot, and because I basically said like, because all Forehead would say is that we'd get a cut of the profits if we were in on this, and at that time we were sort of primarily talking about the concept of basically being the people that patrol. And because I said I would assume you're going to make this worth our while if we're going out there like pressing people and ruffling feathers, that you'd make this worth our while. And he said, that they're getting operations up and running, but they, didn't have any like hard set numbers yet, and that everything was kind of negotiable. So
when it comes to like pressing people, etc., is that going to blow back on us as a club, or is it going to blow back on the besties?
Probably both would be the best answer I could give. Obviously we'd be the ones doing it, and at this point people know who we are. They know, who our members are, and who, that they're one of us. But or it did say that the besties, like whoever the crews were whoever was pressing people had the full backing of the besties as well. So I think in essence it would come back on both.
Yeah, because I think the fact that if we choose to do this, there will also be people that see negatively to it, specifically because we are helping the besties, so to speak.
Yeah.
And all the people who then dislike besties would also have a certain opinion about that.
And also my question is like, who from the Hounds would actually want to push that?
I mean, the directive we've been given has been to put boots on necks, right? And assert our position in the city.
True. I mean, apart from that meeting we had across the road, have we actually had to do that yet? I don't know. I haven't been around. That's why I'm asking.
No, but I think the
Yeah.
opportunity hasn't really arisen, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I do know that Sean wants to do a lot more things tied to like presence and like image and like I said, boots on necks. I mean, it would be spicy. It would be spicy, and it could be lucrative. Because it is unfortunately making decisions based on a lot of unknowns. Because besties could set the oxy price at $300 a pill, they could set it at $1,500 a pill.
Yep.
And if the besties are the ones robbing oxy runners, and you know, it's gonna get real interesting. There's gonna be a real big shortage of oxy.
Yep.
Mags, Lovesick, what are your guys' thoughts?
I'm trying to like make a list of, or think of a list of like the pros and cons, honestly. So give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay.
I mean, you know the people that I buy from.
Yeah. Well, whether or not this goes forward, depending on, I don't know if those people will be like, you know, invited into the fold by the besties or not, but if they are not, those lines will probably dry up.
Because you currently buy at $500 per pill right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's through mates, you know?
Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. Besties, you know, Besties could very well put it to 2K a pill. If we're getting 500 per, and that's mates rates, the usual rates are closer to
The
like
hospitals
800.
sell them at $1,200 a pill. That's how I haven't been bothered to get my fucking prescription rewritten because I'm good. It sounds like we're kind of in a catch-22 then.
I mean,
Yeah, it
we could just like we could just choose to do nothing, keep just selling our bags to them. I'd imagine they'll do like an 80% cut, 70% cut on bags. So, they'd be like 1,700 per instead of 2K per. I don't know what we sold to them at before. And then Oxy would just be whatever price they decide. It's not like we burn through a ton of Oxy, but we do usually do about 100 to 200 a week is what we usually go through when the club is active.
What does active mean?
Like when we've got, you know,
When the roster's
eight,
stacked.
yeah, like 8 people waking up every day. We're going out and doing jobs, you know. Otherwise, it's about 100 a week.
Honestly, I just see it simply as do we want to get our hands dirty with something and get action? That's all it is. Either way, like it doesn't have not going with them. I mean, doesn't really have that much of an effect on us. Yes, we burn through what like 100 oxy a week. Like if they ramp it to 1,500, then like.
I mean, even if they put it to 2K
So
per, it's 200. It's 200,000 a week.
Cashies. And we just tell people to stop being so stupid with oxy and popping it when they got a scratch on their hand. Like not joining besties is the path of least resistance, but it's like a comply, not like go against them. It's just like not join them directly. Will it have a financial impact on the club? Probably a little bit, but we can adjust oxy rates. Like people using oxy, we can tell people to take less and use medkits. Like it's really not that deep. It means SJ won't ever have to do dumb fucking scuff oxy runs ever again, which are the stupidest thing I've ever had to witness. It would mean we have a consistent way to sell bags. Like it's just an easy thing to do. If we want to have some action, which I do, and I'm sure some other people in the club do, but I'm also aware that a lot of people in the club don't. Then we join besties. Will it stop beef with other groups? 100%. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, there's this subgroup, there's this way smaller group
Yeah.
being
Oh, yeah.
overarched by the biggest gang, most militant gang in the city. Who do we have a beef with for
Yeah.
this? Oh, we have a beef with the small group because we can't compete with the big group. That's what it is. Number 2 is who the fuck runs Oxy anymore? It's the small, like, Chaos Legion people who don't actually do other crimes rather than crime like Oxy.
Hey, this
Like, I've never seen Hydra
whole
do an
the
Oxy run.
Besties the Hydra Habibi war is literally the original starting of that is because Hydra robbed a Habibi was robbing Habibi Oxy runs.
Yep.
That's the original reason this whole beef that's brewing right now was started, is because Hydra robbed Habibi Oxy runs.
Okay, then it is a case of like, do we want to start beef with groups and have some action and burn through some of the money that we've saved up, or do we want to like continue just like being comfortable, which is fine, you know, either one works because not everyone is about that life. Because the people who wake up early and the people who stay late, if we have issues with another group, then God knows they're going to be coming for us here, directly here, and sitting on our rooftops like at times when there's not a full group of hands around, and that's going to suck for the people who have to go through that, because we've been through that before with people sat outside our doorways with AKs. It fucking sucks for people who kind of do things in weird times. I'm kind of for it because listen, we complain all day that our life is stagnant. You complain all day that the crime is all the same and that we never get responses. Well, like, let's take initiative and be part of something that actually gets us some action and gets us into stuff. If we try to rob somebody and we get run over, then who cares? That's my stance on it.
Yeah.
If anything, you know, we know we have a backing of the most militant gang in the city. Like, not many apart from Saints, obviously, but like.
Well,
And nothing we do would be like a forever beef kind of thing. If we rob a fucking Kanashir or Oxy run, then you know they might stop beef with us, and maybe a couple something comes from it, like some fights come from it. But it's not going to be like we hate the Hounds for the rest of our lives, and it's not going to be like we hate KC for the rest of our lives. It's like nothing that happens during all of this is permanent. It's not like the ADMC shit.
Yeah.
Well, it was the boots on neck, so in some sense, that's even more boot on neck.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the label of like besties lapdogs, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I don't care too much.
A long time ago, we were also told nobody would ever work with us and nobody would ever trust us. So, you know, a year later, here we fucking are.
Either way we go, we have a consistent way to sell bags now, which is cool. If they're going to do this, then even if we say no and they buy our bags at 1,500 per, then please, for the love of God, do that instead of having to do dumb, like, selling weed or some shit. Please. Our time is more valuable than anything else, and having people do dumb Oxy runs to get rid of bags when only one local turns up in an hour, not worth our time. Not worth our time. Realistically, I don't know what price Oxy would have to be set to for us to be like, holy fuck, it's not worth it for us. Or like, we have to be part of this. Because like, I think the big thing is if we tell people, hey, stop using Oxy every 2 seconds, like we've done before, like there's been shortages before, we told everyone, hey, make it, spam make it, like just carry, like in the workbench, just get them pumping out. Like, we don't have to burn through that much Oxy. Even if it's $2,000 a pill, then who cares? Like, we make 800k one maze bank sometimes. Like, who gives a fuck?
Sometimes.
And we have the capacity to make
Make-A-Wish.
crazy
Make-A-Wish.
money. We get Polito cards. Like,
Yeah.
One thing I
Yeah.
will say is, if we do go as part of it, then that earlier in the day, that opens the avenue for us to do more contestable crime, knowing that we might have the all clear from pretty much the biggest threat out there. If we did want to start getting into like bank trucks or cargoes or something, and we're in that key time zone, we know that they are going to turn up. If we're able to establish like, hey, would we be in a position to be like, would you still run our pockets for it, or because we're working together, because we have this business partnership, because that's what it is, it's value for them, would you let it slide? And if they would let it slide, then that's a big plus for me, because that gives us more opportunities to do stuff. We can do more jewelry stores, we can just do more, we can get into more shit without having that overarching fear of we're only a little gang and all the big gangs lurk and pounce on everything they can. So
Yeah, all valid points. I will say also, like, it didn't sound like it's not like we're gonna have to be out there patrolling for Oxy runners like all day every day. That's not all our life is
I would
gonna
just
become.
put cameras on the Oxy spots. It's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, but the way Forehead kind of was alluding to it was that, like, they can't be awake at all times. They've got things they'd be they're gonna go do their jobs and stuff too. So it's a numbers thing, right? The more people that they have on patrol, the
Yeah, and we're literally the same time zone as them too, pretty much. So I mean, there's not
we
gonna-
drift a
there's-
little later than them because they're like morning and then like midday. Then
Yeah,
like we
fair.
overlap in midday, and then
realistically, like, we're doing runs, like, mostly in the
Forehead
evening.
Forehead went to bed like 2 hours ago, hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and the earlier of them is like Lucky and those guys.
Yeah. We need to do like a pros and cons thing of like joining and leaving. Everyone needs to have a vote, obviously, because not everyone has that same like I want to get into some action mindset. But I'm for it. Fuck it. Like, we complain every day that like we just stand on the block and we're like, oh, there's nothing to do. You guys want to do another cashier? You guys want to do a Maze Bank today or an S boost? Like, this gives us something else to do that's not just something on a tablet to press start job. Is it going to ruffle feathers? Yes. But we have, what, 3 mil in storage? We have, but we're fine. We're doing fine. Like, let's get into something. Let's do something. Let's
It might also be good for the people who actually haven't gotten into action. Just like earlier today when we did the block, that went really well. But the more practice people get with different things, when it comes to it, they will also be more confident in their own abilities to take part of things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm in Zed again. My B. I wondered why I didn't have my cut on. Okay. I just wanted to bring everybody up to speed with the conversation. I don't know if I don't want to call like an official vote on it. I will say that, again, we are under a bit of a time crunch because they want to know. I think what they're doing is they're coming to us to say, do you guys want to be involved? And then depending if we say yes, no, then they go like down their list, right?
yeah.
So
It's
they
a
kind
first
of want
refusal
to,
kind of thing.
yeah, they kind of want our answer before they go bring on like a billion other people. Sean, I don't know if he'll be awake at all today for me to run it past him tonight. DJ and I have talked. Obviously, we've got other people away, but if I had to ask you guys like which way you're leaning, again, I'm not gonna give like a hard vote here, but it sounds like Lovesick's leaning towards like do it. I'm kind of personally leaning towards do it for a lot of the same reasons Lovesick mentioned. Is anybody
I'm also leaning towards do it.
okay?
It also means that people who do the runs can make a bit more money. Because holy fuck, selling whoever sells Oxy for 500 per is out of their mind. Like,
I'm
holy
just
fuck.
saying, right now, all the Oxy I've been giving, not gotten a cent for it and don't plan on getting it because it's
Yeah,
for
but
the club.
internally it's different. But if you're doing it with the
Yeah.
intent of selling it on, the people who do it for honestly, if I was running it, I wouldn't sell it for anything less than 2,000. There's no way you're making me stand on a corner with a box in my hand, waiting for the potential of a local to turn up for an hour.
Lovesick is so adamantly opposed.
For less than 50k. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'd rather go off and do something else and make more money and have more fun.
Stevie, Mags, are you guys leaning any direction?
I'm more for than against currently. Just because
Or
it's
like doing it?
yeah, because it's
sending
kind of
it?
like it's kind of one of those situations where it's like you're either with them or against them, and in this kind of situation, you'd rather be with them than against them.
Okay. Mags?
I'm also slowly for it, but again, it comes down to cost
Mhm.
and what
Yeah.
what they're gonna offer and what potential is on the table to
Mhm. Yeah, and it sounded like they're getting things up and running and going. And it was only Forehead and Ming that we spoke to. So just so you guys know, if you guys talk to Sean or somebody before I do, it's Forehead, Ming, and Vidal are the 3 people that are like the main points of contact that we're supposed to talk to. So Forehead, Ming, Vidal. Forehead was calling me directly. If you see any other like patches and want to talk to them about it, I wanna get your guys' vibes. If I can go to Sean and say, look, this is the situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us are. I think DJ's also leaning towards doing it. 6 of us are leaning towards doing it, but we didn't call it like an official vote or anything. The more information he can have when we get down to it, the better. So, anybody have anything like glaring or?
So for me, like I don't think the financial part should play any part in it. Like we have the ability to make a fuck ton of money. We have a fuck ton of money stored away. Like we have an armory right now. Like it shouldn't be like, oh well, if it's $1,000 a bottle, then maybe. But if it's 1,200, then oh that's too much. Like who cares?
It's do we want to go out and potentially ruffle feathers or not?
What it is. That's what it is, right?
Do we want to go out and put boots on necks or not?
And what's important for me is for the people who don't want to be the ones that like go on patrol and put cameras up and look at oxy spots and go and rob people and potentially get shot down doing it, because we will get shot down doing it, and we will get shot and like be hunted for it, and we will lose guns for it or gain guns here and there like as it goes. It's more I don't want somebody like for example Emma, and I know Emma doesn't wake up my butt, just like as an example that's not here, like not really seeing any of the fun side and not being that way minded, but then also just getting fucked over because of it, like being scared, looking over her shoulder everywhere you go. Mags, you're like another one. Like people who aren't like roll out in the 6, crouch walk around corners and stuff like that. I don't want you guys to feel like this is not a choice for you, if that makes sense. That's my big concern, is making sure that everyone feels for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I struggle with putting on a proper word. If I'm for it, but I want it to benefit the club more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You see the bigger picture kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, because again,
And I think that's stuff that we can negotiate out too. Like if we do this, like I want a good fucking rate. If we sell them bags, I want a good rate there. If we buy Oxy from them, I want a good fucking rate there. Like I don't need, I guess, quote unquote, like profit in their business, but I want us to benefit from all these things that we're facilitating.
I think the biggest thing is the being reasonable with seeing us on a bank truck and being like, hey, it's the Hounds.
If
like,
you
that
see
is
us
the
on a
biggest thing,
job,
honestly,
like
'cause that opens up so much more spectrum for us to do other things with our time.
yeah,
We're constantly in that fear of like, oh, there's the guys with the grozers are gonna turn up anyways. So what's the point? Well, if we alleviate a bit of that, then we're gonna have more confidence and do more things.
I would say also just in regards to the whole Oxy thing, like I know I'm one of those that I actually done a lot of runs, that it will also open up for a whole lot of mental capacity, not having to deal with fucking run after run being scuffed, standing around like an idiot and trying to do stuff.
Well, they might just say you have, like, what they'll say is like you just have freedom to run your own Oxy, like for your club.
Yeah.
But if they find out we're setting it on, then there's issues. That's what they'll do. They'll be like, for your own personal consumption, you guys are good to keep it. And if they pull up on us during a run, then obviously they'll see us and be like, it's for the Hounds.
All unknowns, all things that we will discuss and would hammer out with them. I just wanted to make sure you guys were all communicated with and had your chance to voice your thoughts. So thank you all. I don't want to keep you all here. Let's go do something fucking fun. Let's do some crime. But unless anybody has anything last, speak now kind of moments that you want to make sure gets fed up the chain.
Nope. Cool.
Brilliant. Amazing. You're all wonderful.
And I am almost